wall, just essentially painted gold. But you sort of see on the sort of inner rims of the trash can, the lid is off of it. You see something, images carved along the inner ring, and you start to notice you see a creature. It's different creatures. You see a blink dog, a displacer beast, a hydra, and you start to piece together seeing all the creatures. All of these creatures are the sigils for each dragon marked house.
Okay, so he has beef with the dragon marks. Um, okay, and then I would like to find, like, at the front desk where you walk in,
Mhm.
if they have like little pamphlets about the gallery, and if they have any like of their sponsors like acknowledged in the back anywhere.
Yeah, I'd say they have pamphlets. I believe probably one of the you want to look for the sponsors.
Yeah, I want to see if the Boromers are in there.
Oh yeah, they're one of the family sponsors. They're the first one listed.
Okay, and then who else is on that list?
Let's say the Boromers.
Is it like anyone I care about aside from them?
I don't think it'd be anyone you care about. I think the Boromers are the big one of the
Okay.
big sponsors. Not people
Is
you work with.
okay. Am I on there? Like my family?
No.
Okay.
No, you notice your aunt is not her name is not listed.
Okay. All right. I think then I'd like to just walk around and look like I'm interested until he comes out.
And after a couple minutes, you see the same young woman walks out and goes, "Hi, he's ready to see you. He's in the back."
Oh, thank you.
Of course. And as you're sort of like she comes over to greet you, you see a few more people have walked into the gallery and are now also perusing the artistry.
Okay. Um, are any of them familiar, or are they just kind of like random people?
Just sort of random.
Okay.
No one you recognize.
All right.
And you see the young woman will go, right this way, Miss Lily, right back here.
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
And she'll lead you into the back office. And you walk into what appears to be an artist gallery, a lot sort of similar to Nyla's messy paint, things sort of in a bit of a disarray. And you see a young man with not whose skin is this deep dark red, not really hair, but sort of just a quaff of flame coming up, two like big wire rim circular glasses in a sort of like button up bow tie, several piercings. He goes, "Oh, hello, Miss D'Vernay. A pleasure to meet you. Ignatius Luma," and he'll stick his hand out to you.
Oh, hello. And she will not take the hand.
And he will bring it back and go, "So, you've had your associates reach out to me. Is that correct?"
I do believe that our collector was interested in featuring some of your work in our gallery.
"Mm, are there any pieces that you are more drawn to displaying? I think my work is of a high caliber."
Yes, certain pieces did speak to me. That they were all wonderful. I'm
Mm,
such a fan of the modern arts.
mm,
Um,
a woman of taste.
oh yes. Some of your paintings seem to intrigue us. We don't do a lot of statues and the like in our gallery, but we're very big on artwork on the walls.
So you're open more to my paintings.
Yes.
Hmm. I believe there's some things we may be able to cut a deal over.
Would I be able to see the artwork?
Oh, yes, you would. But first, Miss Deethernay, I would like us to cut the shit. I know why you want my art.
And why would that be?
I know the type of business people like you run in this town.
I'm offended at your insinuations.
Hmm. I want to be cut in on the deal.
And what deal would that be, darling?
When you recreate my work.
Hmm.
Mm.
Well, I don't considering your artwork in the cafe next door, I don't believe it'd be very difficult to recreate.
Mm. All the best for you then.
I would like to know before we entered into a contract, what your current contract is with the Bournemouth. I'd hate to step on toes, you know.
Oh, the Bormers, yes, those folks. I get paid commission for each piece I give them. I make them specially for them. Not really my finest work. Hmm,
Oh, commission's commission, darling.
exactly.
And what would the cost of those commissions be per se for something like the gallery next door?
Gallery next door. I'd say that was about it was a meager one, 40,000 gold.
Hmm. To a stretch, darling.
A little bit.
Well, let me see this artwork first before we come to any agreements. I need to see what my people will be doing before I can agree to payment.
Oh, I assure you those recreations would be quite simple.
I think I'm sure they would be, darling.
Yes. And I'll be completely honest, I have no interest in walking you around here. I want my deal, and then you can leave.
Well, you seem to know so much about me aside from the fact that I do not make deals without seeing what I'm purchasing.
Fine. You insist on seeing the paintings. Come this way. And he'll sort of walk you into another back room. And very similar to the paintings you saw in the Bournemers, it is a lot of big color, a lot of sort of blocks, a lot of lines, like a lot of just like stripes.
Can I can I roll some kind of insight check to see like if this guy for sure knows that he's scamming people or if he actually thinks this is art?
Roll an insight check.
Okay. I rolled a nat 20.
I think when he is making like I will make this painting for you, it's a scam.
Mm,
But when he is just painting, he thinks it is the pinnacle of art.
okay, so his commissions are total fucking bullshit.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
But
But
when
like
he
his
is
trash can he fully believes is like the
oh
pinnacle.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
He put his whole heart into that trash can.
I'm sure he did.
Now, Miss Deethernay, I'm sure all of these paintings here to display are easy enough for a skilled craftsman that you could have on your payroll to recreate. All I am asking is a 40% cut of what you make on the forgeries.
Quite steep.
Yes, but many people talk, especially in cities like Shar. I would hate for your reputation to become toxic.
Mm,
If artists knew what was happening to their work, I'm sure that would be horrendous for your reputation.
I'm sure they also wouldn't appreciate that a fellow artist was agreeing to counterfeits.
Hmm, it's not their work I'm agreeing to counterfeit, it's my own.
So you're asking for 40% of just your own counterfeits. Is that
Yes,
clear?
yes, oh, absolutely.
You do understand that I'd have to talk this over before agreeing.
Oh, of course, as any smart businesswoman would. I would also, just as another warning, like to tell you, many people saw you come into this gallery, Miss Deethernar.
No.
I'd just like to put that out there. Many people knew I was meeting with you as well. I do like to talk.
I've heard of your reputation.
Mm.
Believe me, darling, if I hadn't wanted to have been seen, I wouldn't have been.
Well, I have heard that about you.
Well, thank you for showing me this artwork, and I will let you know within a day or two what our decision is.
Of course. Thank you for gracing me with your presence.
Thank you for sharing your heart with me.
Of course.
The trash can out there is truly lovely work.
You. I do take compliments from people like you to heart.
I'm sure you do. And she'll make her way out.
Have a lovely day.
You as well.
You exit the gallery. Is there anything Lily is going to do with that?
Um, I think she wants to think on it a little bit more before she mentions it to her people at the gallery.
Mhm.
So she might sit on it for now, but I think she would be interested to see if Lindsay had found anything about giant flying snake monsters at the library.
Okay. Okay. We will circle back to that.
Okay.
For now, Archibald, what have you been up to?
Well, I think firstly, he would go back to the towers and check in, make sure that it is still standing and that nobody has destroyed it in the meantime.
Yes, back at the towers. Currently, it's not destroyed. The building is well standing,
Good.
and you come in to Wade sitting behind the counter, going, "Oh, hello, Mr. Montgomery.
Good day.
Yes, good day to you. Are you back? Are you back at work now?
For now, I'm coming in to make sure everything has been well managed before I head back out on my chores.
Oh, of course, I've been seeing to everything here. I've been following your written itinerary to a T. I have not deviated.
Insight check.
Roll an insight check.
Never trust an employee. 10.
Let's see. You Wade. You Wade is nervous. You can tell that very visibly on her face.
Mhm.
But you don't think she's lying when she said she's followed everything. I think what you're gathering is the fact that she's been following everything has made her quite nervous.
Archibald says, Then he's gonna look around. Does everything seem clean?
Roll an investigation check.
Investigation 11.
Everything seems pretty clean. Nothing
Is
seems too.
do all the customers seem happy? No
Yes, there's a
complaints?
couple people sitting like on the couches here in the lobby, enjoying a conversation. You can hear chatter off from like the restaurant attached to the lobby.
Are there any employees unnecessarily idling?
Make a perception check.
Damn. Uh, 8. Get
None
me
that
out of
you.
the way.
The lobby looks quite normal for a weekday here at the towns.
Well, you Wade. Very impressive so far.
You, sir. I've only been trying to be my best to work up to you and your image.
Quite. Have any of correspondences come in for me in the meantime?
Not many. There have been a couple people who have come in and they've asked for you. A
Oh,
fellow he usually comes in a couple times a night, Mr. Lorenzo. he always it's like his usual drinking at the bar, you know.
Oh, well, yes.
Always asks if you're in. I usually tell him no.
Good girl.
Yeah.
Anyone of note?
Not really. It's been a nice, quiet few days.
Excellent. Then I'll see myself to my office. Keep it up.
Of course. Is there anything you need, Mr. Montgomery?
Yes, in fact. Could you tell me all the documents necessary? Could you look up for me all the documents necessary to submit an insurance claim for a building?
She'll blink a couple times and go, "Yes, I can gather those up for you. Where are we looking to file the papers? Because that'll determine what kind I should get for you.
Does she mean like
With like the city
what
council,
insurance office or what like
yeah, are you looking to file it with the city council or a particular office?
would I know where the office responsible for like insuring warehouses would be? It's like a merchant's office or
Probably.
something.
Yeah, probably somewhere around like the more warehousey districts.
Yeah. Well, he relays that probably near the merchant's office.
Yes, yeah, I can file I can get all the paperwork for the Merchants Guild with you.
Excellent.
Did something happen to a property you own, if I may ask?
Oh, some business with the owners. Luckily,
Well,
our towers are still standing.
of course. Well, I'm still sorry to hear about that, Mr. Montgomery.
Oh, don't be sorry. Nobody was hurt.
Make a deception check because a lot of people are hurt.
A massacre.
So many people died.
17.
Okay, she nods. She goes, I'll get that paperwork right to you.
Excellent.
She immediately goes up to her desk. So you head off into your office. Is there anything in there you'd like to do?
Um, I don't think so. I think you might check in with Jenkins too.
All right. So
Jenkins, has he been running like the maintenance and stuff? Is he like kind of because he's like my
you're the little
my
assistant.
my guy. Yeah.
His voice. I have to remember what his voice was. So you call for Jenkins on one of the sending stones in your office, and after a couple of minutes, a panel opens in your office wall, and Jenkins will come in, hobble over, and be like, "Hi, sir. It's good to see you after a couple days."
Oh, likewise. And then can you roll deception?
Yes, absolutely.
17.
Damn. All right. How have your days been? Have you been
Well,
relaxing at home?
I wish I could be relaxing as well as the guests here at the towers, but I can't say that I have. Have you been keeping yourself busy or are you idling?
I've been killing lots of rats in the basement.
Good. Any sick ones?
No, no, they're all big and vicious.
Any other messes or incidents in the rooms of any guests?
Oh, no, that man, he wasn't dead.
Oh no, the bathtub guy, right?
Yeah, he was alive just asleep.
Whatever came of him?
Oh, he left.
Oh, good. Cleaned up all well?
He drained everything
Uh, doesn't
he
seem
kicked
like he's
back
lying,
into the
right?
sewers and he swam on down.
Oh, well, everyone has their own means of transport, I suppose.
Mm,
Well, good job, Jenkins.
Thank you, sir. There was like algae in the tub and I licked some and my hair felt fuzzy.
Oh, well, do not do that again.
Now it's all
Please.
gone. It's all in the garbage. Mhm.
Very good. I think that Archibald will be pleased that his employees haven't destroyed his business. Then he will dismiss Jenkins.
What should I
On your way
do
now.
with the rat corpses in the basement? I've just been letting them sit there.
Put them in the bin out back.
All
Cover
right.
them.
There's a lot of them, though.
How many?
123.
Dear, good Lord, Jenkins.
I've been busy.
Is there like a furnace?
Yeah, there's furnace. That's where you burnt the Dick's socks.
Oh, yeah. Well, like the worst, like the dirtiest things in this hotel, and they might have to be burned. You don't mind, do you, Jenkins? A little
I'll burn
furnace
them
again,
all,
you
sir.
Oh, good. You're such an ambitious man.
Thank you, sir. I'll give
Put in a
everything.
good word with the boss for you.
Yeah, thank you, sir. It'll all burn down there, don't you worry. Every
All right.
last one.
You get to burn them. Fires
I
gonna
did.
stoke themselves, and
He'll slam the panel door in your office.
Archibald's like, God, I hate when he slams the door.
Is there anything else you like?
No, he's just waiting for all the paperwork to be together that he would need for this insurance. Right.
Yeah, after like I'd say an hour, Yue knocks back on your office door. It's like,
Coming
oh,
in.
sir, I have all the paperwork ready for you.
Excellent.
And she'll slide all the forms onto your desk, and I am going to need you to make a deception check with this forgery that you're the insurance fraud that you're claiming.
There's no fraud. Deception?
Deception, you're writing. I think last time I argued it was sleight of hand because you were writing the forgery. So you can use sleight of hand if you want.
I would love to do sleight of hand. That would make it an 18.
Okay. Oh God, me too. Okay, so you fill out the paperwork. You, after filling it out, you send it back to Yue and you instruct her on where to have it delivered. And she'll say, yes, I'll get that right away and I'll keep you posted on any updates that they send.
Thank you very much.
Of course, sir. And I think she'll stop. She'll say, where was this property that you had? I didn't know you owned so many properties.
Oh, well. You know, when you get to this level in the business, you're entrusted with many tasks and many responsibilities.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. You're, I guess, an entrepreneurial type.
Aren't we all?
Absolutely right, sir. And she'll take the stack of papers back out of your office.
And as she goes, he's gonna like mutter to his breath, nosy.
She's her hotel front desk person. Her job is to be nosy.
Not in my business.
And
and then can he check if the Warforged room is still there? The person in the Warforged room.
I guess you'll ask.
You
About
wait before she leaves, maybe.
Yes. Oh, she left yesterday. She checked out. We had the room cleaned.
Nothing of suspicion there.
Yeah, there were a couple stains that had to be worked out, but I made sure they were
Oil?
done within an hour.
Were they oil stains?
That's what Brighthop said. Yes, they seem like oil stains.
Interesting indeed.
But he got it done within the hour, sir, just like you would have wanted.
Could you send me the names of that lady?
Sure, yes, I can get them for you.
Excellent.
And she'll get a name for you, which I can come up with at a different point.
Okay. I'll put a placeholder in my notes.
Yeah, put a placeholder in your notes there.
Okay. No, I think at the hotel, that's pretty much it until he would eventually go back to meet everyone at the art gallery slash speakeasy.
So then we will go to Catherine. What has Catherine been doing over the course of the few days before her parents' little dinner?
Like the legend she is and wanting to get appreciation from her mother and the people, she's going to host a charity concert in the slums of the city for the Warforged.
So Catherine begins to set up a charity drag event where Catherine Deaconai is the sponsor, but not an attendant.
No, she's
No,
not attending.
not an attendant. So this event takes place in the sort of more in the nighttime. You are not in your home district of Torchfire down in the slums. You are in the cogs where the Warforge mainly reside.
Yeah.
And a charity concert has been set up stage outside outside of a bar that has agreed to allow the sponsorship. The bar is called the Steel Elysium,
Okay.
and they have set up a very quick stage on the outside, and you see a woman has sort of come out. She is a Warforged, sort of black, like black chromy skin, more a lot of mechanical rivets at her joints. She has a black shirt on that's slightly open to like reveal slight curvature on her chest.
Oh yeah, legend.
And she walks up and she's like, "So hello, Miss. I didn't catch your name.
Belladonna. You can call me Miss Belladonna.
Hello, and it is Miss."
Yes, and she'll extend one finger out for it to be shit. So,
Yes. Excellent. Okay. Well, thank you all for coming out and all the friends you brought. You see the other queens all getting ready up there to perform. It's mighty kind of Mr. Farland to set all this up.
yeah, she's a good person. She could probably do more, but she's rich. They don't care about.
Well, it's more than most of them out there do.
Yeah, she's got a good side. Mothers up there.
Oh, I know.
Hey, she's fun to lip sync to. That's all I say.
Of course. Well, I look forward to seeing your performance and how it goes
Yeah, where do I get a drink around here?
here in our bar over here. We don't often cater to your kind that much, so we only have two non-oil based drinks.
Can she drink an oil-based drink?
No,
Damn it.
I don't believe Catherine can drink motor oil.
I've at least asked.
I wouldn't recommend.
Not even like a garnish.
Him.
Okay, she'll just have whatever's on.
And
On tap.
an ale is brought out to you.
Just slam it down. Seriously.
And what does Catherine look like as Miss Belladonna?
Um. Hmm. Okay. So, is it hot down here?
Yes.
Okay.
So in the structure of the city, you have like the upper city, the middle, the lower, and underneath the lower is a place called the cogs, which is basically where all of like the energy and factory work of Sharn occurs because it's so
spicy here.
yeah, all powering to the city, the electrical current, a lot of the base mag is all coming from generators down under the city. Any mining that's done by companies or entities in the city are done underneath in the cogs.
Okay.
So the cogs is largely populated by the Warforged and miners who are going down and digging under the city. So
Okay.
it is very smoggy. There's a lot of like heat, all that. It's every sort of covered in soot.
Miss Belladonna loves the sweat and soot, so she'll be dressed in a if she was to put on robot things that might be appropriation.
Mhm.
Um
Mhm. I'm glad she thought of that.
She did think of that. She's aware.
Mhm.
Okay, she's gonna be wearing like small small skirt, great, plumage off of her top, feathers, and like when she walks, it makes like a little breeze almost. Look, she is workable.
Workable.
Yes, she is. Her heels are probably like 12 inches.
It's
Making
not
her
small.
making her 6 foot.
She's not. I thought she was like 5'9".
Okay, so then she's 6'9", and that's correct.
That
Uh,
seems ridiculous.
so she is 6'9". Um, and probably a cape like has ice packs in it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, popsicle cape. Here we go.
She's wearing a popsicle cape.
Why not?
Interesting.
She's got money. She's crafty. She knows what to do.
So you set up this sort of charity concert, and as it starts, you have the host sort of gets on the stage, begins introducing the guests as a crowd begins to form around and inside the Steel Elysium. The Steel Elysium, the bar is sort of built into the stone in the side of the cogs.
Hmm.
So it doesn't really have like a lot of windows, mainly just one entrance in and out. But your stage has been built off to the side. And you see the bar sort of set tables up outside so people can also sit. There's a lot of space for you to walk in and around the tables too during performance. And after some time, as performers start to go on and people doing their best, Catherine DeFarland drag and performance, you come up on stage. And what is Miss Belladonna's performance going to be?
Um, so she's obviously going to sing a Catherine DeFarland song.
Uh-huh.
She is going to she's gonna purposely not put her all into it because she
Mhm.
doesn't want it to be known that it is her.
Uh-huh.
Like she'll purposely like mess up some of the words because it's lip syncing. It's
Yeah.
lip syncing. She's gonna purposely mess up some of the words. Like people will read that she's doing like watermelon or something with her mouth,
She doesn't fully know the song.
but she doesn't. But she does. Like, sometimes she has to snap herself out of it because she gets too into it.
Uh-huh.
Aside from that, I will be looking as I am performing.
Uh-huh.
I will be walking from table to table and making note of anybody that is not putting money into my tip jars and is more just watching rather than participating in the event.
So I want you to roll two things for me. Actually, it's going to be three.
Okay.
You're going to roll a general performance check. And since this is your own music, I'm going to give you advantage on performance.
Okay.
But I'm going to also want a deception check as you're trying to fake that you don't know your own.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. All right. Basic. Oh
You have
god.
advantage on the performance.
I gotta get new dice. Oh my
Mhm.
god.
Same thing. Remember, you do have the D4 from the dragon mark. Your D10 performance.
Okay, 14.
14. 14 isn't horrendous. You're putting on a good show.
Okay, and this is the deception. Oh.
Yeah, don't throw that off the table. What's wild is that's a horrendous deception, but you're not giving a great performance in general.
So does that mean that I am sounding exactly like I am?
Yeah,
Or
but
does that mean like I'm doing bad because if my goal was
so I'll give you what this perception is, because I feel like this would have been worse if you did a good performance with a shitty deception.
No, I did a good performance, bad deception.
I feel like if you like rolled really high in performance and then really bad on deception, this would have been like, what's happening here?
Mhm.
But you gave like a mid performance,
Okay.
and people are sitting there like, wow, she really put her all in that. She tried really hard there. It looks like she practiced.
It was the 12-inch shoes.
That was going to be my third dexterity saving throw. You specifically said a foot tall heel. So I would love a dexterity saving throw from Catherine.
Okay, I'm pretty good at that. Okay, 17.
So as Catherine, you are dancing and lip syncing to your own song, walking through the crowds, picking up gold coins from people holding them out. Your heel wobbles for a second, and you have to catch yourself onto strapping Warforge, and then you continue on your way as though that didn't happen.
So you say strapping. What makes the Warforged strapping?
They're well built.
They're
They're sturdy, wide shoulders.
Heavier duty
The
steel.
welding is incredible.
The welding is incredible. It's because they're not like blocky robots.
No,
They're
yeah.
built in like the form of a person, but they're very clearly made of either metal, wood, or other constructs. So they're
It's defined jawbone or
defined
defined jaw.
shoulders,
metal.
all that. Yeah.
I like it.
They look like Steve Irwin's son. I don't know if you've seen that post.
Yes, I know what you're talking about. I love it.
One Instagram picture, and Doug sends me a text for the screenshot.
It was so funny. I'm so sorry.
Oh my god. I would like it too. There's no shame in it. I would 100% like it.
Look, I would too. I'm not touching on it.
God damn. Jeans are good. Jeans are good. All right, I'll shut up though.
That is hot.
Even those gators, it really builds up some muscle.
But anyway, so you give a decent performance for the night. You make about 100 gold by the end of the night. After all the performers have gone, you personally, on your end of the performance, have made about 100 gold.
As one should, yeah.
Is there anything you'd like to do with that gold, or are you keeping it?
Oh, I'm donating it. I'm not keeping it. I'm being watched here. I will donate it. Did I notice any shady or specific characters?
Roll a perception check.
Okay, better. But I'm still rolling like shit. 12.
There's not really anyone crazy that you notice, nothing too shady. There were a couple people that didn't hand out gold coins, but I think partway through your own performance, you were like, I didn't put my all into this.
So it's not like they were there to throw up a bomb.
Yeah, no, nothing like
I
that.
just did shit. That's okay.
You weren't the star performer today.
That's okay. I didn't need to be. But it was about the Warforge. No, I would give the money to the bar and or whatever charity was named in the Defarlin.
Yeah, there was money was raised sort of with the performances and at this event. So I imagine, but the 100 is the gold personally given during the performance, which you can choose to do what you want with.
Oh.
Yes.
I will dish it out to just some random Warforges.
So you walk out to a couple people, hand them sort of bits of coins, and they're like, "Well, thank you, ma'am."
You guys need it more than me.
Okay, thanks.
Just keep coming back here. Show your face up there once in a while.
Sure, yeah. It's hard,
We're not all so bad.
I guess, but the bad ones are bad.
I mean, you just had that heroic group of people. Oh my god, the fundraiser for this event saved a bunch of, people. You're kind.
Yeah,
Times
don't
are
know.
changing.
I hope you're right, but it's hard,
And that's why you need the gold more than me.
Thank you, ma'am.
It's Miss Belladonna. You can totally find my new single on the local record player store or whatever might be out there.
We don't have one down here, unfortunately.
I'll make sure you guys get one.
Really? Yeah, that kind of money?
No, but I could find the one laying around or something like that. Ha ha ha.
Okay. Have a good night, Bam. Thank you for the show.
You are so welcome. And she'll walk away. Um, does she notice anybody else down here really, or like?
Not really. You didn't seem too perceptive today.
What's up? She did chug a whole brew. She'll take another one and then she'll be on her way back.
Which apartment are we going back to?
Which one's closer?
Probably the Torch Fire District apartment.
Then she's going to the slums, her favorite place.
So you head back to the Torch Fire, and as everyone goes through their events over the course of the next 3 days, we come upon the day of the dinner. And how would each of you like to prepare for the dinner? How are you dressing? Are you doing anything in specific? Bringing something?
I will bring, I'll bring like a cake for everybody, pre-cut, everybody's name. Like, oh yeah, here we go. Pre-cut, everybody's names like on the icing. It's so beautiful, decadent. There's belladonna flowers all over the cake. One for everybody, but not my sister.
Aren't they literally poisonous?
Yes, but like it's made of icing, not
Okay.
real flour. Actually, wait, my sister's has the real flour on it. While the rest of them are icing. And I want it to be visibly known that it's the real flour. And she could tell. Like, I don't even want to make a roll for this. She knows that it's the bad one. And yeah, so I'll bring cake for everybody.
Well, how is she dressing? How's Catherine dressing?
Huh. Ooh. I don't know. No, okay. So long blonde hair. I'm talking down to like the top of her what?
Her ass.
Yeah,
I'll ask. You doing the blonde or the natural hair?
blonde. Yeah, blonde. Um big hoochie earrings. Um
Like
the big
rings?
hoops. No, the big
the
hoops. Um she's gonna put in the nose piercing because she knows her mom doesn't like it. A crop top, but it's sensible. It's a sensible crop top.
So I will say this is not like a fancy, but traditionally your family dresses up.
Oh, she knows. And that's why her pants will be great. Her pants will be nice, like slacks, pinstripe.
Sensible crap.
It's like a sensible crop top, yeah. The crop top and the pants match. And then she has heels on that she stole from her sister about like 3 years ago.
Yeah, naturally.
Red bottoms.
Oh yeah. With period does not get anything less.
No. And then makeup done to the nines, but like subtly. It's supposed to be all natural, but it's not.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's her.
Excellent. I imagine you all will probably meet up at the speakeasy first, being that not everyone would know the address to your family's home.
Oh, very true.
And everyone else, how are you preparing for a dinner at a very rich person's home?
Well, I would get ready as I normally would, like how I look, but clothing wise, I would definitely ask Lily what I'm supposed to wear.
I think I would definitely tell him like a suit, like a full 3-piece suit is expected.
Would I have already had one from a previous event that was maybe hosted?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
If you let Lily know that you don't have one, she will absolutely give you money to buy one.
I don't have a suit.
She absolutely gives you money to buy one.
What type of suit would Ridley get? What would he sport?
A straight black, like black tie, like not a tux, but like as traditional as it can get.
So I guess we'll do this a little quickly. You find the closest like clothing store that you can. You walk into this essentially boutique, and you come in. A bell rings, and there's a woman behind the counter, sort of a middle-aged woman. She has like dark, like brown hair, sort of down to her shoulders, sort of like a little bit of like the laugh lines on her face. And she goes, "Oh, hello, sir. Is there anything I can do for you today?"
I need a suit.
A suit? Strapping young man like yourself. What kind of suit can we get here?
Just a black suit. I need a 3-piece suit.
Oh, you have a fancy event.
You could say that. Just out of curiosity, how expensive are cufflinks?
Well, that'll depend. What kind of cufflinks do you want?
It doesn't need to be fancy.
I can try to find the cheaper ones if you want. They're sort of
Sure.
lower end. And she'll sort of take you into the back. She'll bring a couple suits out.
I think I'll have given her the money up front and just say, "Get me the nicest suit you can get me with this."
So she'll come back out with a few like different sort of suits, a couple different styles, some more like general, some more of like, I think you look at them and you're like, that's what Archibald would wear. Sort of like long tail on the back of them. She'll go, you didn't really give me a style per se, but I grabbed a couple. I don't know if this tail doesn't really seem like you what I'm getting.
No, I chose to leave the tail in the past.
All right. And she'll here, let's have you try this one on, and she'll give you like the plain black suit. And as she's sort of helping you get them on, she goes, "Oh, where does a young man in this city come across that kind of money? If you don't mind me asking. This is not that common we get here in our shop."
I did very well at the casino last week.
Roll a deception check.
Ooh. 18.
18. Well, I guess that is very fortunate. It's a good thing to have a suit, especially a man at your age and of the money you seem to be coming into, probably going to a lot of fancy events.
Gotta dress the part, right?
Of course. And she's like, "Do you want a hat with this or anything like that? We have plenty to choose from."
No, maybe a pocket square.
Ooh. Is there a color you'd prefer? She'll stop. What about green? Like an emerald green.
Perfect.
And she'll come back with the pocket square. She's got like an emerald green tie to sort of go on there. And she'll say, "So, again, not to pry too much, but a handsome man like yourself, any little lucky lady in your life, or gentleman."
I was gonna pick that exact color. You read my mind. Is there anything like would there be jewelry here?
Yeah, there'd probably be jewelry. And she asks if there's any lucky lady or gentleman in your life, or a strapping young man like yourself.
There might be a lady.
Oh, might be.
And when I say that, I'll have my eyes kind of like look towards the jewelry.
Buying any special little piece of jewelry.
Hey, yo, what?
Is there any like we'll keep the green going, like a green necklace, like a gold necklace with like a green, like an emerald or a stone or anything?
You can
I don't know how
definitely
much money I was given, but ended
I
up.
Giving the company
definitely
card.
Buying presents for your little girlfriend there,
You
Tim.
get the same ring you get all the other girls at the bar too.
There's
No, I do that with a trick with the aluminum cans. I don't need money for
there
that.
is a sort of a gold necklace with this green pendant sort of hanging off the front of it. This like emerald green pendant.
Yeah, I'll get it.
This would make a laugh with you. And she'll take the necklace back. She'll wrap it up, put it in a little box for you with a little green bow on it.
Nice.
I didn't catch your name, sir.
I'm Ridley. Shake her hand.
Jane. And she'll stick her hand out to you.
What was her name?
Jane.
Bane or Jane?
Jane.
Jane. Do I have any money left over?
I think there's a little bit left over. The necklace, you were frugal with the suit, and then the necklace sort of put you to where you're getting close. There's a little bit left.
Okay. On my way back, can I swing by a liquor store and grab a bottle of wine for Lily as a thank you?
Oh, absolutely. And as
With my own money.
Yeah.
before you leave, she'll give you her card, and she'll say, "If you need anything else, any other clothing
Play the
purchases,
lottery with her money.
any other gift, come right back here and ask for me."
Will do.
And she'll give you her card. And you walk off on your way to the liquor store. And you're walking towards the liquor store to get Lily a nice little bottle of wine. And you're looking at the card, and it has her name in script across, Jane Thrask.
Motherfucker, I swear to God.
Jane Thrask?
Jane Thrask. Boutique and Designs.
Fucker, I swear to God.
Is this a name that I'm supposed to be remembering?
Rinley doesn't know. Rinley doesn't know.
Okay.
Oh,
Rinley doesn't know the name.
It's like I know the desk. I was like, what am I missing? Okay.
I will say what Rinley would recognize is Thrask is one of the Dragon Mark House names that he discussed with his master.
Jesus, read my notes.
House Thrask.
Huh.
this boutique
Okay.
is like around the corner.
It's not like around the corner from you.
At a fire
Okay.
bomb this
You
boutique.
go into like a more fashion district.
Okay.
It's
I know where
not
I'm getting
around.
dressed.
Okay.
Anyone else?
I know what Dick is wearing.
What is Dick wearing?
Dick went to the thrift store,
Uh-huh.
and he got a button down with a shitty little bow tie,
Uh-huh.
and he still has his
The
trench
whole
coat
bow.
on though.
Yeah.
And he's bringing he's bringing alcohol because he's a gentleman and a scholar.
Mm-hmm.
But what he's bringing though is he's bringing Red Tail Ale.
I will say, I don't know if you know, it's not sold. It's like illegal in the city.
Yeah, it's sort of a black market ale.
Can I? Do I know the black market then? I would.
I'm like one of
I
the
would
few
wanna-
sellers of it in the city.
I would want it in. If I had any more spare time, I would want to go down the rabbit hole of Red Tail Ale, because the other things I don't know how I can get about them right now, but with free time I think I could do Red Tail Ale, or at least get more knowledge on it. I don't know how much more
guess-
time we had.
To start off, I don't know if I'll have you get it in time to bring it to the party, but you could start. You give me an investigation check,
Okay.
and that'll determine what leads you can follow with it. I'll
Okay.
eventually give you the leads for it.
Cool.
I'm wearing my best pair of coveralls and a dress shirt.
A little flower and like
My
the
God.
Yeah. And then while I'm working at the hotel, I'm gonna go meet up with people. And then the guy that manages not the inventory, but like just go and get like talk to someone and get like a really expensive bottle of wine from the wine cellar, and it just no one will know it will go missing.
I got a 21.
The 21. Okay. I'll say with the 21 at the moment, you definitely know you're going to have to explore sort of black market avenues to learn more about red tail ale and its sale in the city.
Okay.
Just ask, man.
And Archibald, what are you wearing to the party and or bringing?
There we go. He is going. Hold on. Okay. He is going to be wearing a very nice tuxedo. He's going to look like he's on Dancing with the Stars. And
Bedazzled.
he's going to bring a very nice whiskey from his personal collection in his office. And the branded cigars.
Of course, naturally.
Mm-hmm. And on his way to the to Lily's den, he's going to pick up coffee for everybody.
And Lily, what are you wearing and or bringing to the party?
I think Lily is dressed more modestly than usual for this event. But she's wearing like a T-length blue dress with like a sweetheart neckline and a pair of So Kate pumps. Just like absolutely fucking towering heels. Um, and she'll have her hair up in an updo. And I think that she'd like to bring a bottle of her aunt's favorite drink
Mm-hmm.
and also a bottle of her other cousin's favorite drink. I think it's Wisteria.
Syria. Yes.
Yeah, I'll bring a whatever Wisteria's favorite drink is as well.
I
Well,
know
you
the
have-
gift I'm bringing now. I'm bringing
Uh-huh.
Archibald's shitty cigarettes. I want to
So
go to
you
the
have-
towers and take a couple of complimentary cigarettes and then go as a gift with that.
Yeah, we're all just getting stuff from the towers to bring.
Yeah, you, Alice,
Well, there's no better product available in the
Hey,
entire
like-
city.
you have like a couple 100-year-old age bottle of elven wine, like right from the home continent, smuggled off, and then a clear, disgusting bottle of gin for your cousin.
Perfect.
So you all,
I make sure they're like really nicely gift wrapped though.
oh, of course, you all arrive at the Gilded Cage, ready for the party. Anything you'd like to do or say with each other before you make your way off?
Anybody else want to take a shot before going in?
Wait, I found
What's
the
the what do we-
I will whip out my pocket flask that is in the shape of one of those bracelet things that has like the liquor in it, and I'll pour it out and be like, all right, who's turn next, and just have everybody take a little swig.
Yeah, I'll take one. Yeah.
Hold on, I have no idea what you're talking about. There's shooter bracelets.
Yeah, they make bracelets, and it's a flask, so you take the gem off the top and you fill it with the liquor, and then you just screw the top back on, and it's like a chunky bracelet.
They are not inconspicuous in the slightest.
They are not, but like
It's kind of sick though.
it could work exactly. So I'll pass it around, and who wanted it?
I'll have some.
Who else?
Archibald will smell it. How does it smell?
Yeah, what do you have
Uh,
ones?
She probably has
Is
like a nice like vanilla
No,
bourbon.
never mind.
What year?
Wow, Dick, I'm surprised this is too strong for you.
No, okay, no, give me that.
I'll let him take
What year was this barreled?
it. Before I was born, so
At least 250.
at least 250 years old.
Oh shit! Why are you wasting this crap on me?
Wait, what is the average age of a Bormer whiskey?
Um, probably 100.
He drinks it.
Oh yeah. I don't know. We kind of just have it laying around inside. I mean, yes, I still steal from my parents' liquor cabinets. Don't kill me.
Anyone else?
do it.
Take a
I'll do a
shot?
half a shot, but I'll also pour myself a beer of red tail.
Yeah.
Lily is completely sober.
Good.
Lily,
Aldrin,
you
wanna
know they
give it a
can be
shot?
boring. Come on.
I'll probably pass on the bracelet whiskey.
Oh, I light a
All right.
cigarette before I go inside.
They're
The
not
rest-
cigarettes.
The rest of you do a
Do
shot.
we allow cigarettes in the club?
Probably.
Okay, then I won't put it
Oh,
out.
I give everyone coffee. Bormer coffee.
We're just taking all the gifts before we go
Archibald
I'm
passes
gonna pee before we get there.
in.
everything.
Well, I'm not bringing the coffee as a gift. This is for everybody here. It's the club.
Oh,
giving it out.
okay.
Archibald passes each of you a coffee from the Borimer Cafe.
I'll plan to drink it on the walk over. Or we
Fine
we're all
choice.
walking, I assume.
Pour the rest
Busy
of my
man.
bracelet into it and then continue on the walk over as well.
Lily, you're handed a cup of Borimer coffee.
Archibald's looking at you like this, waiting for you to drink it.
Thank you so much.
Go on.
Going to need the caffeine to get through the night.
Well, certainly.
And
We're
she'll
gonna be
just
on
kind of
downers.
like,
Might as well have uppers too.
while everyone's kind of talking, just kind of like slide it down the bar.
Make a stealth check. And Archibald, you can do perception.
Gladly.
Dick is gonna help the stealth. And he's gonna go. This coffee smells like.
Nat 20.
I got a nat 22. I got a nat 22, bitch.
Wow.
Perception. I have +6.
Oh, bitch, I have a +9.
Oh,
So,
That's crazy.
so traditionally, in these sort of situations, it's the stealth person makes the check to hide it. The perception person tries to see it, and if the perception person basically matches it, it sort of meets it, beats it. And what would beat the stealth person's nat 20 is a nat 20 roll from the perception person. So Archibald, you do clock that Lily did not drink the coffee. I'm
Oh,
so
is it-
you both are
Oh, did it cool down too much? Would you like me to heat it up?
No, but I noticed that there was creamer in it, and I don't drink dairy.
Oh, there's no creamer. You must be mistaken.
Oh, it mustn't
Our
be.
brew's a little lighter, so you
It
might
must-
have mistaken that somehow.
How does it taste?
It's
It's the best coffee you'll ever have.
It is. I have it all the time at work.
Is it clear that Lily doesn't want to drink it?
yes.
I'm behind the bar. How close is her coffee to like where I'm standing?
She basically slid it by you.
Yeah. I'll knock it over.
Oh no!
Oh
no.
shit! I'm sorry. I'll grab a towel.
Insight.
Yeah, roll a deception with it.
All right, I got an 18 on insight. Beat that.
I didn't.
This coffee's pretty good. I don't know why you guys are kind of floundering with this right now.
Actually,
No, I'm gonna drink. I'm gonna drink mine.
Actually, Rinley, no, you got a nat 20. As Olivia walks by, she gives you a wink as she slips by. Rolled her 14 rolls before, and she got a nat 20 on one of them.
I love my employees.
Oh no,
And so, yeah,
I can't believe that.
accidentally knocked
Man, that's such a shame. Honestly, I can't remember the last time a bartender at the towers made such a mistake. But I guess it's fine here.
Yeah, they never make mistakes there. Check out this really cool
Hmm.
bottle of wine I got.
Are you all ready to head off for the night?
Ready
I
as
think
I'll ever be.
If I'm being dragged against my will.
I'm grabbing my
So-
scooter.
Is
Do you have
gathering
a
up
disability scooter?
for everyone.
Walk.
It's pretty far.
She does like walking, but if it's a far walk, yeah, she'll get the Sky Crab XL so we can all fit into one car.
So you step outside of Lily's gallery and you see sitting waiting for you is like the sky cabs in Sharn are basically like giant gondolas with like little cabins on them. So you see a man sitting at the front of the sky car says, "Oh, for DeFarlin."
You know it.
And step on in. And you see the doors open on the side of the cab.
Is this like an actual like ride share where it's kind of awkward and maybe one of us has to sit in the front next to the driver?
Yes.
Okay, I paid, not me.
I'll sit in the
I'll
front.
sit.
I can't believe you're
and-
fighting over who sits in the front.
Is it clean?
Go for it.
Is it clean inside?
Oh, I like sitting in the front.
Not me.
This Charisma 5 Dick Brown is gonna sit in the front.
Wait, is it clean inside the sky cab?
Oh, yes.
Is there champagne?
Yes.
Oh, pop that bottle.
Archibald will sit in the back.
You all get in the cab. You're sitting knees to knees on each side. And a bottle of champagne sits in the cooler on the side.
Pop it open.
Archibald says, Mr. Brown, could you, or not Mr. Ironbrow, Mr. Ironbrow, could you open this for me? He
No.
gives
I
him the
guess.
champagne.
Wait, is this well shaken? I don't really want to make a mess in here.
No, I didn't shake it. I'm not gonna like attack it.
Just be careful. I'm gonna lower the window and open it facing out the window.
Like, shoot it off in the car.
It fucking
I want
causes
the
an accident.
We didn't even pull away yet.
Roll a luck check for me, Tom. If you shoot the cab out the window of the sky cab.
You know. I don't care if it hits anything. I just don't want to be here. I got a 16.
So you open the window of the sky cab as it's gliding through the sky of the city. You pop the champagne and you just see the cab shoot by over another sky cab along the way, not hitting it.
Oh, you
And-
missed.
I wasn't aiming. I just didn't want to get. I didn't know how well. Maybe this has been shaken. I
There
don't
might
know.
be another bottle of
job.
champagne if you want to try again.
Dude, what the hell? Don't litter.
I didn't let it. It's biodegradable.
Oh, Mr.
We only have one Earth, okay?
Mr. Redtail, it's someone's job to clean that up.
Oh my god.
Renly the Eco
Are there-
Warrior.
Are there glasses in here or no?
They're blasted, yes. No, you all have to just
Yeah, let's the bottle.
Like
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get.
John, your only choice between drinking out of the bottle or pouring into your hands is you choose the hands.
Everyone, come up.
I think Lily is watching all this and being like, this is gonna go.
Wait, do we
so
not have glasses?
Our glasses.
Okay, we do have glasses. Okay.
Yeah, I started filling up glasses. I'm definitely gonna do it very wrong. Like I'm gonna, like tilt the glass sided like it's a beer, and then there's foam, and I want the foam.
Dick Brown passes
Is
back
it
his
later
used
because you're
coffee cup.
Italian?
Yeah, I'll give the first pass to Dick. No, I just slowly pass everyone glasses, and then I just give myself the most.
Well, you just give yourself the bottle.
Yeah, it's working.
No, I gotta remain respectful. I pour it into a cup. It's just double the amount you guys got.
Well, why don't we toast for all the trauma that's about to ensue?
Is it gonna be that bad? If it's
For
that bad,
me.
where are we going?
You guys will probably have a good time.
Oh, okay.
How
Yeah,
high
I've
are we
never
going
gotten
right
to-
now? I've never been this far up in Sharn.
Well, the mighty always fall, and honestly, sometimes the fall's better than being at the top.
What are you afraid of heights, Mr. Brown?
No, it just not at all used to being this high up.
Really? I assume from your apartment you like being high.
Wait, are you saying it's good to be broke and not
Yeah, Mr.
rich?
Brown, you just reeked of royalty.
No, just not used to this at all.
Yeah, we have some medicine if like the altitude gets like too much. It could calm, headaches, tummy aches. But yeah, can't get rid of the stench or foul people up here though.
So what's your name, cab driver?
Greg.
Greg?
Yes.
Greg,
Greg.
Greg, would you like a bottle or a cup of champagne?
I'm sorry,
He's
ma'am. I'm
driving.
Greg, it's all right.
Greg,
It's
I think
hot.
he's flying.
I'm flying the cab.
Greg, if you don't drink this, you're gonna get in trouble.
Okay, Mr. Brown, please.
Do you
Uh-huh.
drive for this family often, Greg?
Yes, I do.
You're the personal driver?
One of them. I have several.
Has Greg ever had a crush on me?
Not that you were aware of. Greg is more of like the guest driver.
Oh, okay. I'm too bougie.
Oh,
Well, it's good to see you, Greg.
where's the
Likewise.
real driver?
Okay.
Greg, what people have you driven recently?
I'm not really permitted to talk about my business.
Smart man.
Oh, Greg's one of those.
Certainly.
I value client confidentiality.
One more time, sorry.
I value client confidentiality.
I guess
What a
it'll be a
wonderful
quiet ride up
ethos.
then, Greg.
That's what I'm here for.
Ooh, what's the seating arrangements? Who's sitting next to who?
Yeah, I want to know the seating arrangement.
Oh, what's the seats look like? Like,
So, how I imagine it for like to fit, I imagine it's like a 3-seat, and then it's big enough where behind the driver and the passenger are 2 additional seats. So 5 of you could sit
so a minivan.
with, but
It's
with
literally a minivan.
with the ice bucket, with the champagne in the middle, and then Dick and the driver in the front.
It is a Cadillac Escalade. Come on.
I would have gotten in the back with Archibald because I
I'm
have
in
a
the back
question for
middle.
him.
I would take one of the middle seats.
So you're gonna take Catherine's in the middle.
I'm just by
Lily is
anyone.
in one of the middle, like in the seat where she doesn't sit next to anybody. There's a gap.
Is she behind the driver or behind Dick?
Behind Dick probably.
I'll be behind the driver, where I can shoot my cork out.
And Catherine is sandwiched between Renly and Archibald.
Yeah, I guess so. I want to be right in front of the champagne bucket.
Oh yeah, it is
Yeah,
right.
you can stretch your legs right into the champagne bucket.
Perfect.
You're sensible crop top.
With my sensible crop top. If it gets hot, I can use the ice.
So I'll ask, with the way your crop top is laid, Is your dragon mark on display on your chest, or is the crop top going up to your neck? Covering?
We're going home, so I'm gonna have it displayed so Wisteria can see it.
So it's like a low cut crop.
Oh, it's a low cut. Actually, yeah, it's low cut, big scoop neck. It's still sensible though.
It's still
sensible though.
Of course it is.
Basically, biggest like, hey, my eyes are up here, but not because I look amazing, because you're jealous that I have this and you don't.
Good.
I think Dick
Really?
looks more dressed up.
She has on a blazer as well. Okay, so her arms are covered. It's just like this area.
It's a blazer, top and blazer.
Top and blazer with pinstripe slacks. Beautiful.
God.
With hair down to your ankle.
And like the little mini sunglasses and a bag that's like this big. She's ready.
And I'll ask Lily, is your dragon mark out on display?
No,
Okay. Where is yours? I always forget.
it's on my back.
Okay.
What? Playing Roll20?
What is,
What is happening?
I don't know. It's just.
What did you
popped in.
do? You have one job.
What is this?
Oh,
John, do you know who Kelsey Plum is?
Hold on.
there's a lot happening.
Elsie Plum. Wait, which one are you talking to?
Not you.
Oh, okay.
I'm just kind
anyway.
of curious what this is. I'm sorry.
Oh God.
Oh my god. So he clicked on join the activity and he's currently struggling with it.
It's pretty cool.
So anyway, the sky cab takes you towards the upper districts of Sharn, towards the residential districts. I've moved you into the map of the upper districts. Currently on the map here in Roll20, the Gilded Cage is in the district, which is the 7th tower
Oh.
over here, where I'm pinging you. And the DeFarland estate is up all the way over in the district called Shalias, up over here. Another area where I'm pinging. So you guys are basically traveling across the city. And as you approach this section, I believe this district is. Oh, what's this? I forget what this region's name. But as you approach, you see the building sort of shift into several large estate towers, which are just like clumps of towers all together, making huge houses and homes. And as you pass into both your home districts, Catherine and Lily, you see the architecture of the towers shift drastically to be very elven, very like Rivendell, Lord of the Rings. Like there are plants coming off of every building. You see towers that have like entirely plant structures off the tops, vines hanging down. There is a lot of curvature rather than more like, basic tower structures. It is a lot of curvature, a lot of odd architecture, a lot of almost like water-like in structure. There is also a lot of standing and running water. There are pools in front of most homes, large fountains, all this and that. And as you approach the DeFarland estates, the sky cab runs down, and Catherine, you see your sprawling home, this giant expanse of towers, a lot of like circular architecture, large arches, and a bridge leading over from where the sky cab drops you that is fully covered by a gigantic willow tree in the center, making a sort of enclosing structure on the top of the bridge.
Damn it, I hate to say it's breathtaking.
Is this my first time seeing any of this? I'm
Oh
assuming.
yeah.
I'm just kind of like staring at the window, not saying anything.
When
I
was the
think
last
for
time you were
you,
home? When was the last time you were home? Gus?
Um, I don't know. Probably a while. I don't like going home.
oh, your mother and father make a very conscious effort to invite you home very frequently.
I mean, when I do go home, my mom does do my laundry, which is nice. But
Your mother does your laundry.
like sometimes she does it out of the love of her heart, not because she needs to.
Right.
Lily, I am a capable, independent woman.
As your sensible crop top and blazer combo tells me.
Just playing 4D chess with the family, you know.
Sensible crop top and blazer.
Okay, she doesn't look like she's out here. She's just like out here. I would say probably let's go with like 6 months since she's been home.
Okay.
She's been on the road.
She has been on the road.
Her album just came out. Probably did a little mini tour. Exactly.
There we
Wait,
go.
is that Haley Bieber? Okay,
No,
no,
that's
thank
not.
God. Yes, that is what she's wearing. It's sensible.
Just with slacks. Sorry, I had to find a picture of a sensible crop top and blazer combo. But yes, you approach. You begin walking along the bridge to your family home. Is there anything you'd like to tell your compatriots before they enter your home?
Okay, as we're walking across the bridge towards my house, I'll probably relay some childhood memories. Um, maybe about our old dog, Sparky. Miss that boy. Um, it is sensible. Um, uh, Probably I'll tell them a little bit about my family. So, we got mommy and daddy. Daddy's cool. Mom's a bitch, but like she's pretty cool. She makes money, so like money's cool. Um Everybody's gonna be overdressed compared to me. um I have an older sister who like um honestly I just would not talk to her. You might get scared of her mouth if she was to open it as she has a multitude of fangs inside of her mouth. Um Younger brother, he's pretty cool though. Oh god. Calhart.
Yes.
He's pretty cool. Don't make fun of his Dalmatian hair. He's quite sensitive about it. Um, and yeah, if he does offer you something, just make sure it's not laced because he does have a problem, but we're supporting him through it. Um, and once he acknowledges that there's a problem there, we'll finally face it together. Um, Aside from that, I mean, we're your average run of the mill family. And if anybody wants to go swimming in my pool, go for it. What the fuck is that?
Is that Chris? Is that Chris?
That definitely is Chris.
Is that Chris? What do you...
Oh, Stanley. What the fuck?
Stanley right there, yeah.
Fuck.
Why is he measuring flat stand?
He wanted to clone him.
That is one flat Stanley.
Right? Gonna make like 20 of them.
Anyway, so you approach your family's home Coming up on sort of the large doors as you're getting closer to the house, it is like this curved architecture, but is also quite like gothic in sort of styling. There's a lot of like darker colors. Sometimes when you look at the house, it almost looks like you're seeing it in black and white. And you approach these giant grand doors, and there are knockers on the door rather than like any form of like bell. And it is I believe, symbol for House Farland is a displacer beast. Let me just double check that.
Hot.
Let me just double check. Oh no, that's not a displacer beast. That's a Hydra.
Oh, that's just as cool.
I think displacer beast is your family. That's why I got it confused. So you see the symbols of the seven-headed Hydra as these two large like knockers on the door, and you can knock if you'd like.
Okay. I got this, everybody. I'll grab the knocker
Mm-hmm.
of the dragon head, Hydra dragon,
Yeah.
and just go. With the knocker, until somebody comes and opens the door.
You fucking
Why is there
guys.
blood running down the wall?
We don't talk about that.
You knock after a minute.
I get through the whole fucking song.
You do. You get through the whole song. You get through the entire song.
All of us are just standing there
Oh
staring at
my
this.
It's a big house. You have to wait. They might not hear. They could be far away. I'll
Don't
if
you
they're in the
have
bathroom.
servants or something? Jesus Christ, you
you-
just fire them.
You really should update to one of the doorbell things, but like, I don't know. My mom really likes to keep with the past. She's scared if we get the doorbell, people will infiltrate the house. I tell her it's not connected, but she's trapped in her ways.
So after a minute, the door opens and a tall elven man in a tall elven man in a full like suit, very like sharp features, chalk white hair, gray skin, two big elf ears, with a row of sharp teeth, smiles, bows, and goes, "Miss Catherine, so lovely to see you again. I know how you like to play your song in the door, so I waited until you were finished."
Thanks, Joffrey. That definitely doesn't have any meaning behind your name.
Of course, madam, please make your way in.
Thanks.
And he takes your hand and helps you into the door.
She also, just like the person at the drag club, only gives him her finger,
Yes,
and that's it.
he acts as though this is not strange
No, he knows.
and helps you into the home. Miss Lily, it is so good to see you again. And he'll hold his hand out to you.
She'll fully take the hand.
You look stunning today. You both do, Tears. I love the blazer, Miss Catherine.
Thank you. I thought I was a little bit overdressed.
Oh no, you look excellent as always.
That's why I have on a sensible crop top underneath, just in case.
And your dress is a lovely color, Miss Lily.
Oh, thank you. I love being compared to my cousin's outfit.
It's like night and day. Dynamic duo.
You are both always dressed to the occasion.
Dressed to the nines.
Okay.
And who are your lovely friends?
Well, we have the acting manager of the towers, Archibald Montgomery, over here.
Lovely establishment, Mr. Montgomery. And he will reach his hand out to shake yours.
Good evening, good sir, and gracious hospitality you have displayed so far.
Yes, of course, but only the best at the farm and estate. And what about the rest?
This dapper gentleman over here is Mr. Richard Brown, but you could call him Dick.
Yeah, I prefer Dick Brown.
Mm. Yes, Mr. Dick Brown. Pleasure to meet you.
And Dick will kind of look at the hand, and then he'll kind of like rub his hand on his shoulder, kind of wiping it off, and then grab
What
his hand.
time did you get on the way here?
Campaign.
It's just a little sticky,
What
you
drawing did
know.
he get here?
Accumulated time.
Go to shake his hand, and his hand's just a little clammy.
Mm. Wonderful to meet you, Mr. Brown.
I suppose same
the-
to you as well. Where's the drinks?
The drinks are right over off to the side in the kitchen.
I'll see you there.
Excellent. The rest.
We have the really short man over there, Aldrin Ironbrow. You might
I'm
miss
not
it.
that short.
So small.
7 feet tall.
So small. You might miss him if you look the wrong way.
Hello, Mr. Ironbrow.
Hello. I hand the nice bottle of wine that I got.
Oh, lovely. Where would you like me to put this, Mr. Ironbrow? In the stores.
I know.
Put that on the dinner table.
And then you, young sir. And he'll look at you, Brindley.
I'll reach my hand out. Hi, I'm oh, have I established a fake last name? I forgot.
No,
I
you've
think so.
not.
Hi, I'm Renly. And
Maybe
after
find
seeing the
someplace to
embarrassing
throw it
interaction of him not knowing what to do with the wine, I will not hand this man the bottle of wine that I brought.
Excellent. Please make your way inside to the foyer off to your left. The host for the night will be down momentarily to greet you. We have drinks and cocktails made. We have food set out for the cocktail hour. And dinner will be relatively soon. We are still putting the final touches on the 7-course meal.
7?
Yes, your father insisted that we go all out.
He really does care about me.
And then as Joffrey turns off to the left, you hear him clap, and you hear music start to play from the other end of the house as you see off on this grand foyer, there are floating instruments just playing. And the inside the inside of your childhood home is like walking out of a old black and white show. Everything is sort of in hues of sort of gray, black, and white. It is truly a little bit jarring to the eye. There are very large the statues of different beasts off in the top. It's very like almost like a haunted house, but kept nice and pristine. Also, there's a big portrait over the stairs of the foyer of Catherine and her family that was done back when you were younger. And you see on the portrait Catherine's parents, and then sitting, both of them each on like a chair, and there are 3 children perched on each side of them, Catherine in the middle, and his 2 siblings on each side.
Is my dragon mark tattoo in the painting?
Oh, yes, and so is your mother's.
Okay.
One of the few pops of color you see is the blue and purple iridescent dragon marks across Catherine and Elvinor's chests, because your mother's is in the same position as yours.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you are guided off to the side foyer where you see the instruments playing off on a stage, a table full of several cocktails laid across, and a server comes around with a tray of food. And it's like, hors d'oeuvres. So he comes up to each of you.
What are the
What are
hors d'oeuvres?
You are the drinks.
What would be like fancy
Galaxy.
breakfast?
Quiches.
Mac and cheese
Yeah.
ball.
Mini hot dogs.
They are not mac and cheese balls or mini hot
Oysters.
dogs.
Are they
It is
quiches?
like it is like this purple oyster shell with this sort of spiral of meat in the center,
That's cool.
topped with like some sort of like cream garnish.
Even though Archibald would love 2, he knows it's polite to only take 1.
I'll take 1.
I'm gonna take like 4.
Yeah, I'll take 1. Oh.
And since it's my house, I'm gonna tell everybody. I'm gonna be like, "Come on, you gotta eat." Like everybody, just.
There's 7
eat.
courses though.
I mean, that's a good point. It's all gonna end up in the fridge, though. If you guys know what a fridge is, it's like this magical box that keeps ice hold inside
We're
of
not
it.
doing this again, John. We're not doing this.
Does anybody stop Dick as he like goes to the kitchen?
I don't think anybody does. You sort of walk into a kitchen and there is a bustle of like several cooks like moving through. There's like cooks cooking, and then you see off there's like nothing you can see but utensils moving on their own as they like chop vegetables as people are cooking. And a cook will turn around and be like, "What are you doing back here?"
Oh, I got told by the servant to go get some alcohol back here.
"Shoo! All service the guests will be outside."
I want cooking wine. I don't want the expensive shit.
You see the 2 knives like stop where they're floating, and they'll look and the chef will look and be like, "You just want cooking wine."
Yeah, did I stutter?
And you see the chef will snap, and a bottle of cooking wine like moves towards you as though like something is running, like it jostles a little bit, and it stops in front of you.
He'll take it and go, "Ah, thanks. Your name was?" One more time.
Eldrin,
Eldrin.
I've been the family chef for years.
Eldrin, I appreciate the courtesy. Thank you.
Shoo, leave me and my
I'll-
servants alone.
I'll walk out.
Please leave us alone.
Cooking wine.
No, really quick. I would personally like to make the dissertation as a cook. Are we talking cooking wine, cheap wine? Or are we talking about cooking wine that you get from ShopRite that doesn't have alcohol in it, but it's just like filled to the brim with sodium to make up for the lack of alcohol?
Dick's joints are going to be so bloated. They're going to be so swelled up tonight. He's going to need to drink so much water.
Or more liquor.
Or more liquor.
Dick's trying to stay sober, you know.
So you join back in the foyer with everyone else. Little hors d'oeuvres in hand. What are you all doing in the little foyer?
I'm gonna go over to Lily and pull out the bottle and be like, "Where should I put this?"
It'll be like, you didn't give it to the servant?
Well, it
I
was
gave
just
mine to the servant, and he's like, "The fuck do I do with this?" And I was just like, "I don't fucking know."
Oh,
Yeah,
can we
it was
smoke in
just-
here?
Oh
it was
yeah.
just really awkward when Aldrin gave
Oh,
it to
sick.
him.
Yeah, it was.
I don't know.
Politely went, fuck if I know, which isn't exactly polite, so...
Oh,
Okay,
I know the
he-
chef. I know the chef back there. I can ask him if you want. Just give me the wine and I could walk back there and give it to him.
Oh, Eldrin, he's a great man.
I don't think that's
he made-
what he's supposed to do.
He didn't.
Nah,
he
he
wouldn't
had
say
terrible
no.
customer
He's
service.
not gonna say no. Just give me the wine. I can go back there.
Technically, it's a whiskey that he's trying to give you, but
Oh well, wine, whiskey. It starts with a W. Does the same thing. It's whatever.
And then
If
when
you
I-
tell Joffrey to put it in the store, he'll let them know that you brought it, so they'll still understand the gesture.
Okay.
you
I'll go
all,
walk away and find Joffrey.
before you walk off, a voice comes out and he goes, I can take the whiskey for you. As Catherine, you see your brother is leaning against the doorway into the foyer. You see a young man, also in a sensible crop top.
Yes.
You see he has gray skin and essentially is almost Dalmatian hair. His hair is like down the middle, half completely jet black, and the other half chalk white with his eyebrows inversing. Several like tattoos up his arm, tattoos on his midriff. I can take that whiskey right off your hands.
I recognize this as the guy that might roofie me, or is it great? That was. How about we crack this baby open?
I wouldn't be opposed, and he'll walk right up to you, Catherine, and give you 2 kisses on the cheek, my dear sister.
My best sibling.
Oh, it is so good to see you. You haven't been home in months.
I know. It's been an album rollout party and like my bestie died. It's good to see you at the funeral though.
Of course, I wouldn't miss it.
I could tell you weren't really there though.
I ever anyway. And then he'll go over, oh, to your cousin, and he'll grab you, Lily, and give you the 2 little.
Yes, and she'll do 2 little polite.
It's so good to see you.
And you as well.
Mm.
We've been hanging out more. We're trying to get like a family thing going.
And you didn't invite me.
You'll be here next time. We haven't partaken in any fun side quest yet. You
You're
know?
only curing plagues or some shit.
Yeah, that's not really up your alley.
No,
Too easy.
far
Yeah.
too easy.
Yeah. Not enough mental stimulation.
No. Who are the rest of them?
Coworkers, flash friends.
What a interesting group here at the house.
Yes, they're all good friends of Catherine's.
Yes, my sister always makes such interesting company.
Well, yeah.
And what's the company you keep?
Yeah, you're one that's
I'm not saying I hold the best company. I'm that interesting.
Yeah, I'm
at
just
least I
curious what
remember
company
my
you
company.
keep.
Yeah. Fine. What are your names? And he'll light up a cigarette.
He takes the cigarette out of his hand and puts the Towers brand cigar in instead.
Oh, sorry, sir. I don't smoke cigars. Give me my cigarette back.
Because you've never smoked this cigar before.
Give it a try. Who are you to say no?
Oh, you got me back. And he'll light the cigar up. And then hack a lung up as he ups on that.
Doesn't come naturally.
So did you all cure this plague then, my sister?
Well, do we look like doctors to you?
Well, my sister.
All the credit is due to her.
Yeah, right? Mm-hmm. Well, there's support for everything. You can never truly be alone, can you?
No,
I
guess-
helped.
Exactly. Rinley actually, I saw punch someone square across the face. Great abilities.
And he makes the best cocktails.
Yeah,
Oh.
more than just a pretty face.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, much more. And he'll sort of put his hand on your arm and he goes, arms like that, you could definitely punch through several people. Why don't you pour us a drink?
I will go grab some glasses and pour, I guess, some of the whiskey I brought. Not wine.
So, where's mom and dad?
Oh, they're getting ready. You know how long they take to get ready for parties. Everything has to be perfect.
Yeah, I'm surprised you got down here before them, actually.
I have been getting ready since early in the morning.
Hmm.
He says that to you, you do smell liquor on his breath already.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Are we the only guests tonight?
Oh, of course.
Huh. It's an interesting party.
Really?
Okay. As I'm continuing to pour drinks out for people. Seeing as I guess there's no bartender at the party.
This is
The
so
drinks
gracious of you, Ridley.
were pre-made up here in this section.
Ah,
Pour out your whiskey if you'd like.
Yeah, let's stick to the whiskey.
Oh, yeah, the celebratory dinner. We usually try to do these bi-monthly, but Catherine has not been showing up.
I'll take you out to dinner.
And she never followed through. When is the last time we went out to dinner, Cat?
Sorry, I had an ADHD thought in my mind.
I don't know if I've ever seen her eat a full meal.
Yeah, no, honestly, I haven't been too hungry ever since Lazy Susan died. It's been a little bit upsetting.
every time she's on stage, she eats.
Oh, clocked there.
Hate this.
While this is going on, Dick wants to kind of like
Would you run
slink
out of wine? You know,
back
go back in the
into
kitchen.
slink back from the conversation. He wants to look around, like, so we're in like this big room here.
Yeah.
Is there any like side off rooms around here?
I'd say there probably are.
Dick
This is
kinda,
a large, essentially this is a large mansion, so yeah, there's definitely a side room, probably not that far.
yeah, Dick. Dick will ask. Oh, is there a bathroom somewhere?
Oh yes, go ring up for Joffrey. He can bring you to the bathroom.
Nah, just tell me where it is, and I can get there.
Can show him. I'll show him.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. You're always so on it, Lily.
I'm just so happy to be invited tonight.
Oh, of course. It's just so great to see you, Lily.
Nice to be included. Just walk off with Dick.
Yeah, and
Yeah, I got fucking pissed. Where's the quickest way to it?
There's no reason to be vulgar. This way.
All right.
As we're kind of leaving the group, can I just like see Archibald's face at like just the general place that we're in, and see what he thinks of Catherine's house?
yeah, roll an insight check.
Just so curious what he thinks. I got a 16.
Archibald, what do you think Lily would see on your face on a 16?
You said it's very like bleak inside, right?
Not like bleak. It's a very, very fancy home. Its aesthetics are very like black and white old movie.
It's modern.
No, it's not modern. It's like
Millennial gray.
no, it's not even that. It's
Is it
millennial.
stone?
Hmm?
Is it like stone?
A lot of stone, a lot of like stone work, stone structure. It's very like gothic old home, but looking through a black and white screen. I think for like Lily, that like Catherine's father is a Shatterkai from the Shadowfell. So this is very he does the decorating. Your aunt
Is
does
it
not.
old in the sense that it looks like a library, or old in the sense that it looks like a noble person's like
No, like
residence?
this is a rich person's home.
You see that Archibald is like in approval. He likes it. Looking around, he likes it
Okay.
a lot in there.
Alright. Noted. Thank you.
This is This is where he belongs.
Oh, of course. Yes.
He's plotting how to kill her and take her spot.
This is his family.
This is his family now.
Like trying to figure out how to get adopted.
Yeah, we can adopt you in.
Just adopt this grown man.
What do you mean he's
Well,
a kid?
listen,
He's not a halfling.
He's orphan sized.
Well, look, Do you have a dragon mark? I can't remember.
No, he does
No,
not.
okay, never mind.
He works
Well-
for a Dragon Mark house.
So close. Could have married him.
So what are the two of you doing off to the bathroom?
Depends what Lily's gonna allow me to do.
Well, I kind of figured that Dick didn't want to just like go to the bathroom. I figured he wanted to like see stuff.
Yeah.
Or like talk at least.
So I know you and your sister get along okay, but what about the rest of the family here? Or at least your relationship to them.
Well, my cousin, not my sister.
I know
Um,
how close it
act
seems
like
like this
sisters.
is.
well, when you see her with her actual sister, you might think differently. The dynamic here is a bit rocky. She hasn't been home in 6 months. I mean, you can get the kind of sense of the character her brother is. But I honestly get along with her sister. Wistaria's fine. Much more business-minded than Catherine is.
You're avoiding the parents, though. What's up with the parents?
I have great respect for Catherine's parents. I mean, it's just
It's just what?
her mother's a very strong personality.
Dick will take a swig of his cooking wine.
There are so many other options here besides that.
I have to remain somewhat sober. At least for this modern interrogation.
Is this an interrogation, Mr. Brown?
Every conversation is an interrogation. It's just depending how nice it is.
Well, do you have any other questions?
What's the most interesting room in this house?
What would Lily think is the most interesting room? Is there a room that has like the family tree kind of like laid out on it?
That is sick. There probably is, yes, a family tree.
Okay.
100%.
I think that would be her favorite. And if possible, she'd like to take Dick there. If it's like reasonably close. If it's like on the other side of the house, then forget it. But
I think that's a place you two could go.
okay.
I think
So
once.
you
Oh, sorry.
guys- No, you're good. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say once we get there, Dick was gonna do stuff, but I'll wait.
All right. You guys head off there. And back in the foyer, your brother's gonna go to you, Catherine, and go, "You're not eating. Why are you not eating?"
I am eating. It's just, stress. Dead best friend.
I mean, yes, that would bring on a lot of stress. And another voice out the door goes, "You sure you've been skipping meals, Catherine?" As a woman leans on the doorway, and you turn, and your sister Wisteria, full business pantsuit, also pinstripe, this like very bright, vibrant like skin, big elf ears, a like bob so sharp that she could slit throats with it, two black hair with a skunk streak of white down the front, and she smiles, a cocktail in her hand, and you see these very sharp, pointed teeth populate her mouth. You really don't look like you have been skipping meals, Catherine.
And it doesn't look like you've done a single thing in the past. How many years have you been alive again?
I don't know, Catherine. How many have you been alive? I had some great years without you.
Yeah, sorry to burst your bubble.
Oh,
I'm itchy. And she's gonna scratch her chest.
enjoying feeling yourself up, Catherine.
Wish you could.
Okay. Who are the rest of these lovely guests that you've brought into our home, Catherine?
So we have Mr. Aldrin, we have Mr. Rinley, and we have Mr. Archibald. And then our cousin Lily is with our other friend.
Mm.
They've been gone a hot minute right now, and they might be doing something in the bathroom. I'm surprised that you're here, watching us rather than following them, because I know you'd want to get included in that storyline.
I'm Ridley.
Mysterious darling, lovely to meet you. And she'll put her hand out to shake yours.
As I'm very uncomfortable in this situation, I will shake your hand and kiss it because I think that's what you do to rich people.
He's
Ridley,
flirting
don't
with
give her
her.
that power.
Why, thank you,
He's
Mr.
cheating on my
Ridley.
daughter.
This is the type of respect that should be well rewarded. What do you do for work, Mr. Ridley?
I'm a bartender.
Wow. Are you quite good at your job? You seem like you are.
Some say I'm the best.
Mm. Well, Mr. Bartender, why don't you make me a drink? I'd like to see you at work.
He's our guest.
And our guests are allowed to display their talents, sister.
Oh, you want me to sing?
You are not a guest. And nobody wants to hear that. We have a lovely band playing. Don't disrupt their music.
She'll walk away, and under her breath, she'll just be like, "You've been a guest to this family since you've been born."
What is your drink of choice?
I tend to go for martini. Sometimes gin, but I've been feeling a very dirty martini tonight.
Oh, he makes a filthy martini.
Oh, yes, and you are, sir.
I am Monsignor Archibald Montgomery.
Of the towers, I presume.
The very same.
Oh, you run such a lovely establishment. I have had
I would
several.
have it no other way. I would throw myself off the towers if they were any.
What the fuck?
None of you know how to have a normal conversation tonight. What happened?
To be fair, we've been drinking for a while.
I'd love to know where you were going.
Threatens to kill himself.
I would really like to know where you were going with that.
He said runs a tight ship. He said I would throw myself off the towers if I ran a subpar operation at the towers.
I'd expect nothing less. Nothing less. Your facilities are exquisite. I've used them often for business meetings.
Her
Excellent.
business meetings are one-on-one hookups.
Please make sure to mention
Projecting
my
Catherine.
name next time you're there.
Oh, of course. I'll bring your name right up. Archibald, what was your last name? Archibald Montgomery.
Montgomery.
Of course, I will bring your name right up. And you, sir, and she'll go to you, Aldrin.
Yes, I'm Aldrin. I'm a janitor, and I shake my hand.
Where do you apply your services, Aldrin?
The towers.
Oh,
My boss.
then you must do an excellent job. Those tower facilities are pristine.
Well, I haven't jumped yet.
Fucking God.
Yeah. If I didn't do a good job, he'd jump. I'd be out of a job. It'd be terrible.
As the suicide talks continue, I will come back over with a specialty dirty martini. I made a blood orange dirty martini.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Red Tail, where's mine?
Sorry, sir. This drink is for our lovely host.
Oh, sorry, I overstepped myself.
And she'll take the martini. She'll drink it. She'll go, oh, you are a master craftsman, Mr. Rinley.
Insight.
I'll one up that. Can I detect thoughts, or?
Ooh, I got a good insight.
Guys are acting
got a
like it's a
25.
lie.
I got a 25 insight.
We'll do insight first, and then.
Yeah.
I choose to wholeheartedly believe what she's saying.
You're a man of faith.
So what was your insight?
25.
25. She's definitely playing it up, but she isn't outright lying.
Do I see like just like the brine, just like in the martini?
Yeah, a little bit.
This is bullshit. I looked to roll a performance check.
You know what? Yeah, Rinley, roll performance.
Well, that's how he likes. Archibald likes the brine in it. He likes that dirty.
Can I get advantage?
You know what? Sure. You do have the bartending background.
Okay. I got a 19.
It's a good. So yeah, she's not lying. She's definitely playing it up, but she's not lying. He made a good drink.
Take your brine and shove it.
Maybe I would if you made me a drink.
So, Mr. Aldrin, do you have a last name?
Fuck, what's my last name? Hold on. Ironbrow.
Oh. Any relation to Adeline?
She's my sister.
Hmm. So we have the brother of a former congresswoman here. You know, your sister is not unfamiliar with our home. She's been here a couple times.
Yeah. She's never told me before. We
Family
we don't talk as much as we should.
campaign.
I'm sorry. I didn't hear you.
Hmm?
What did you say?
I said, our family donated quite a lot to her campaign.
Okay. I did not. Someone doesn't pay me enough.
Aldrin gets those texts on his sending stone being like, would you like to donate $5 to whoever's campaign?
I gave her a hug when she won previously, and a hug when she stopped.
Yeah, she only recently stepped down. Quite a controversial move. Many didn't agree.
I think she was doing a good job.
I quite concur. I think there are bigger things for your sister in this city.
Yeah, I'm sure she's gonna be a very successful in whatever endeavor she decides to go about.
Of course. So did you all aid my sister in curing a plague?
Some might say she aided me.
Oh.
Yeah, I can get behind that. Share the glory.
You see, that is what I figured. My sister has never been good at fixing problems.
Oh,
And
I'm
what
just
did you
kidding.
do?
She was fantastic.
What did you do?
About what, Catherine?
Anything for the people.
What did you do for the people, Catherine? Make some
She
songs.
embodied
You're
charity.
a plague.
And how did you cure the plague? Did you make the antidote?
I helped the lesbians figure out that they loved each other, and somehow that fixed everything.
So
She
you,
laid her hand on the sick and commanded their illness gone.
Exactly. They might write books about me one day. It could be a really big fan club.
so you helped some lesbians find love, and that cured the rat plague.
Yes, as they were also involved with the creation of the rat plague.
Mm-hmm.
This has musical written all over it. And believe me, I am a man of the arts.
I see it. I see it.
Oh, you're an appreciator of the arts, Mr. Rinley.
I dabble.
I didn't catch your last name either.
You wouldn't know it.
Are you sure? I know quite a many people in this city.
Schmidt.
Make a deception check for me.
John Jacob Schmerheimer Schmidt.
Schmidt.
His name is my
His name
name
is my name
too.
Dirty 20.
Oh shit.
Oh,
John
John
Jacob
Jacob
Schmerheimer.
Well, she doesn't have good insight. That's good for you.
I know what my next D&D character is gonna be.
She meets with you. She'll narrow her eyes at you. Right, Rinley Schmidt. Pleasure to meet you.
Likewise.
And she'll smile that full, like, shark teeth smile at you. Now, what are the two of you in the family tree room doing?
I think I'm just trying to show Dick like this is my fuck you. No, I think I'm just trying to show him like he wanted to know what like the most interesting room was, and I think this would be the most interesting room for someone like him.
Oh, I didn't know your eyes were that color.
I swear to God, I will log off right now. I will log off immediately. Y'all motherfuckers can't have a normal conversation. I swear to God.
Oh, you show basically this giant mural tapestry up on the wall, and it is this giant sprawling tree, somewhat similar in shape and size to that willow out on the bridge. And you find towards the bottom, towards the more recent ends of the tapestry, images of Catherine and her two siblings connected off to their mother, a line off to their father, and you see about 8 other branches of the tree connecting the mother to what you presume her 8 siblings. And Lily will point out a following way on the branch to her end of the family. Another adjoining, essentially 8 siblings on her end.
And
just Lily at the bottom of that end, just the singular image of Lily. And you see there was a space next to Lily that looked as though it was being painted in, but was quickly scrapped out, and it has been recently touched over.
I won't address that. So what happened to your parents? I don't hear you talk about them much. You're telling me that the only person you have to worry about in the city is yourself. Only person you care about in the city is yourself. Clearly, you have a semblance of family.
My parents aren't in the city.
Where would they be?
In a different city on the other side of the world.
What takes them over there?
Oh, good old family drama. Same as every other family.
And why didn't you follow?
Wasn't a place for me there.
Insight check.
I don't know why you're cackling over there, John.
What you said my place isn't over there, and I was gonna be like, my place is with you, Dick. But then I was like, with Dick, and then I started giggling.
I do want you to know that scrapped out bit from your ex was a note he wrote on his phone and showed to me right before I said it.
I know, I saw you look over.
Yeah, that's his fault.
Yeah, I know. I see him just laughing over there.
I'm so sorry.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
I got a dirty 20.
Alice, what do you think? Are you trying to be deceptive, or does he see something on your face.
I think she's being truthful there. I don't think that there was a place for her if she had gone with them.
But is there a place for her here?
Ow.
She runs a good bar.
Does
I
Lily
think
think there's a place for her in the city?
Does Lily think?
Yeah.
Well, when that all happened, she was still engaged, right?
Yeah.
So like there was still a place for her here until that kind of ended.
Hmm.
So as of right now, maybe not. But
Yeah, I think what Dick's trying to see is if Lily is like regretting maybe not following her parents.
I don't think you see regret.
Okay. Parents went to the other side of the world, left you here all alone with estranged cousins.
I wouldn't quite say estranged. You did grow up together. I think that you'll find as large of a presence as Catherine's mother is, uh, my mother was maybe a more intense presence. So I think staying here was preferable to leaving.
What does Miss Belladonna's mother do? What is her house known for?
They're known as like the patrons of the arts in the city, right?
Yeah. They own all the theaters. They give money to all the arts. A lot of the galleries are owned by her mother. A lot of the theaters owned by her mother. Most
And
acting groups and traveling bards are hired and scheduled by her mother.
and her mom is like the head of the bard department or something. Or
Your mother was
that was
the dean
mine.
of Arctic Studies,
And
but
now it's Catherine's dad.
yes,
Right,
after your mother left.
right. I will share that.
What is
That
your
Cath
what does Miss Belladonna's mom do as well?
well, she's kind of known as the belle of the city. I mean, she's responsible for other arts. She performs once a year at the annual um, festival.
So she allows you to run your establishment?
Yes,
Does she know about your bar hidden away in an art gallery?
yes.
It's quite shady business that's potentially being run right there under her supervision.
Quite. I mean, it's not illegal to run a bar in the city.
Do you have a liquor license?
Yes.
Well, then it wouldn't be so shady. Your bar would be well known. You
We
could
look
look it
to
up in the
attract.
city council.
I think you fail to see the idea that we're looking to attract a certain kind of clientele.
Uh-huh.
I mean, you all were given the password just by who knows, but most people have to find that.
And how do they find it?
Solving puzzles, clues. I mean, we have a lot of the rogue students from the university come on in. It's not quite as secretive or, I don't know, back alley as you seem to imagine it is. It is a legitimate business.
How do you make
I'm
money?
not quite sure why you're so interested in interrogating me, Mr. Brown.
Well, you're
He
the one that
suspects you of
decided to
being
come
a
with me on this bathroom
minimum
break.
wage worker.
Most, if all, conversations with me are usually end up in interrogation. And I suppose that's why me and my daughter have such a rocky relationship to start off with. It's kind of hard to turn it off.
I suppose if you're X-Force, that makes sense. Must come with the territory.
It does. Doesn't mean it should.
Do you actually have to use the facilities, or can we go back to join the dinner?
Oh, I already pissed.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You are not pissing your pants.
What do you mean? That's what the bottle of wine was for.
Absolutely not.
Imagine just like having a straight conversation. That's why my daughter doesn't like me. Piss running down the leg.
Absolutely not.
That's crazy.
Absolutely not. I'm putting my god hand
Talking
down.
about your daughter make you pee your pants.
Makes me pee my pants.
I was waiting for it for so long.
Absolutely not.
I'll take him back to the gathering with everyone else.
I want to take a like a mental image of how the family tree looks because I want to pin it up
Mhm.
later on my wall.
It is a so there is like a very expansive family tree on the wall. He's
Can I take
also-
out my journal then, and can I kind of draw names and draw lines to it?
Yeah, I'd imagine that like the really extended far back family tree, like the far back family, because
I'm
this
not.
tree,
Okay, yeah, I'm not
yeah,
looking at ancestors. I'm looking at people alive and then people that recently died,
okay,
or like maybe like Miss Belladonna's grandma, right? But I'm not going any further than that.
yeah. Her grandmother is dead.
Ye-
There are two of her mother's siblings who are marked as dead,
Okay.
and a few of Lily's aunts and uncles are also marked as dead.
But her mom and dad are marked as alive.
Her mom and dad are alive. They're not marked as dead. Her mother's name is Delenith,
Delenith.
Delenith. And you see a portrait of basically what you would take as a stereotypical elven beauty, like a high elven beauty, porcelain white skin, long blonde hair, sort of pulled up into a bun, very like sharp features. And then her father is Apollo, and he is the color gold. He is golden skin, golden hair.
But also an elf.
No,
No, what is he?
nope. He's a you make an investigation check. Or nature. That would be nature.
Yeah, I would agree. It should be nature. Not that I want it to be, but
Yeah.
you could just ask.
You could.
I think. Hold on, I don't know my. Oh, it's not bad because nature is wisdom based, and wisdom is my second.
Nature's
highest.
intelligence based.
Oh, well, that's my first highest. So that should be a +5. However, I rolled like shit. It's a 12.
Well, I think it's enough to assume. I was gonna say DC 10. He looks as though he's an Azamar.
Oh, is that common?
Not like aggressively common, but not like
Uncommon?
yeah. You don't often see them, but you're also in a very diverse city, so it wouldn't be completely out of the blue.
Yeah, but can I think back onto Azamars that are married into Dragon House households? Is that a common thing?
I will. I think since you're asking the questions, I won't make you roll. Looking at this family tree, you're seeing like the spouses and the children of all of Alice, of Lily and Catherine's like aunts, uncles. It's high elf, high elf, high elf, high elf, high elf, high elf. And then Lily's mother married an Azamar, and Catherine's mother married a Shatterkai.
Oh, so they deviated hard.
Mm-hmm. You sort of also take in the aesthetics of this home.
Okay.
not very high elven in aesthetics.
Okay. So the father had to say the Shatterkai. Okay. I'll start heading back with piss running down my leg.
No piss running down your leg. Absolutely.
When
You
we
are
get back
the
to the room and I see Wisteria, can I be like, oh, Wisteria, darling, it's so good to see you, and like give her a little mwah, mwah.
oh, Lily, darling, it is incredible to see you. You look stunning.
Oh, and so do you. That suit fits you incredibly.
Thank you. I had it personally tailored.
Oh, you must give me the name.
Oh, absolutely. I will. I can just imagine the things they'd make for you.
Wonderful, darling. Thank you so much.
Oh, who is this lovely gentleman you've brought here?
You don't have to
Catherine
lie.
said some very illicit things about where the two of you went.
The
I would
bathroom.
love to hear what Catherine said.
Catherine implied you were having a sexual encounter in our home. Dicks out!
That could not be farther from the truth. He was looking for the facilities.
I don't know. She was looking pretty deep into my eyes for a moment or two.
This man almost pissed on your floor, Wisteria.
Yeah, she
You
was.
did what?
We were not in the bathroom. I didn't know where I was.
Wow.
No, she
I
did
know.
take me to the bathroom.
You know, Lily, I wouldn't say this often, but this man would be quite a step down from Derek.
Damn.
Oh, Derek. Dirk.
But we still have the chair. I guess this
Do
man could.
you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so kind of
Sorry, who are
you.
you again?
Oh, my name is Wisteria Farland. Catherine's older sister.
Dick's gonna look at Wisteria's hand, and he's gonna take his left hand, and he's gonna reach out with his left hand as they're reaching out with their left, and go, "Oh,
Mm-hmm.
you want to
I see
shake?"
not a man who does this often.
No, he has no class.
Mm. I can smell it.
Yes. But Wisteria, darling, I must ask, do you have any romantic partners that you've invited home recently?
Oh, please, I never have time for that. I've been building our family businesses. That's the focus of my work.
That's what she tells herself.
No, Catherine, I didn't see you bringing anyone home either.
Mm. No,
I
just a
can't-
failed engagement as well for Catherine.
We live together still.
Oh, that is sad, though.
We cuddle every night. I couldn't ask for a better arrangement
You cuddle every night. Is that also with the male lovers he brings home?
if they're feeling frisky.
Excellent.
Oh, mother joining us, Wisteria.
Wait, what? What?
So when is your mother joining us?
Oh, they should be down any moment now. And as you say that, the band begins to play a different tune. And you see Joffrey walks through the doorway and goes, "The Lord and Lady of the house will be approaching. Everyone, please, to the grand foyer." And you approach towards the giant staircase and see as the music plays, almost very like Morticia and Gomez Adams esque. You see a tall man, gray skin, white hair, in a like shorn sides, nice large coif, very, very, very beautiful, very beautiful man in this black and white pinstriped suit, fully decked out, jewelry on rings on every finger, as he is holding the hand of his wife. And you see with long jet black hair down also to her ass, much like Catherine's. A large black jeweled circlet around her head, all like white skin and black makeup. This very flowing but form fitting dark dress that is truly ending at her abdomen, cut all the way down. and this Catherine's dragon mark is like directly across her chest, whereas you see Elvinor's dragon mark is almost her entire chest and up onto her neck. And they ascend down the staircase hand in hand. And as they reach the bottom, you see Elvinor turns and goes, "Welcome, heroes of the city, to my lovely home. Please let us begin our dinner." And that's where we'll end it for the night.
Why can't I piss myself?
Divine intervention.
Look, it's my house. I didn't have a problem with anybody pissing
It's
themselves.
not your house.
Roll to piss.
Roll piss.
It's for bladder control. Between that and the suicide comment, that was wild.
Fucking crazy.
It was a metaphor.
Why? Why I throw myself?
If I let standards become subpar, it's over. Off the towers I go.
Always got to be top of the game.
All right. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna stop the recording now. Goodbye.
I always forget we're recording.
Take the warning before this episode.